Ship.
So, ship. Hey, what's good silence? You just watch. You just watching.
Ship above the base.
Imperial shuttle.
Well, maybe it's Nero. Someone else.
I don't
check
think
it out,
Nero would try to move into an entire Imperial compound, or blockade. Who's going in the lab?
It's landed up above to the east.
Let's all go in it. Let's all say hi to him.
Get in the lab.
Get in, boys.
I'm in. Silent, everyone's in.
Who's Dax getting in?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, Kula, have you paid your property taxes yet? Kula, have you,
Open the doors, I'm too lazy.
have you,
Cut the property tax chatter. Let's
paid your-
see what's going on here.
alright, but... Oh. Who's that? Hey, bud. What's going on?
Where's the boss? Toby here.
Oh, Dax, that's you?
We were told
Alan Dax.
he was here
Know about
too.
you? Alan Dax. I've been told a lot about you. You are a Fran Mandalorian who is a Coda militiaman, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
KX droid reprogrammed stolen from a military facility on Solus. Unknown individual, unknown origin. Your name is Akula. And you are silent. A Mandalorian elite from the race from birth. And you are an unknown.
So are you.
What is your name?
HK6334.
Okay, then you're not an unknown. President, you don't remember me, eh?
Well, I'm starting to recognize your voice.
Imperial Captain Nexus on your setting for duties.
Oh.
I am an IOSP member. Imperial Security Bureau. Pretty important. I deal with corruption throughout the galaxy in the ranks of the Imperials. Call me Nexus. Or the Imperial Informant. I am waiting for any information you have from this planet. It's an uncharted planet in our system, recorded to be on one of the battles with the Mythic and a Providence-class destroyer, Annihilus. Providence-class won the battle, Mythic retreated, left in a hurry. CIS super weapon found in city. Can you give me any details?
We haven't been into the town yet. We're unsure of what could be down there.
Why not? This is a peaceful planet.
We were kind of under attack by an ancient Sith who is, literally impervious to any sort of weaponry, including
I doubt that.
starfighter cannons.
You're lying. There's no such thing as a Sith. Or
Well,
Jedi.
I mean,
They're both
I'm
He had
a
a light-
droid. I'm
he had
not
a lightsaber.
programmed to lie.
And he was shooting lightning from his hands.
It's probably prosthetic.
He also had an entire army of extremely strange-looking stormtroopers, who didn't act or use the same weapons as stormtroopers.
Yeah, probably
He
mercenary
also
faction.
he also
We've been
had
having trouble with a strange faction here. They were pretty deeply entrenched.
Yeah, because they're
How did you-
mercenaries.
How did you get down past here? We heard there were ships all over this planet.
No, you're crazy. There weren't any ships.
There were. They bombarded this place.
here. I can show you one of the helmets of the guys I picked up.
Anyways,
Do you recognize this?
No.
That's what I thought.
Looks like it has an old Sith logo on it. They're extinct, so these are just mercenary outfits.
precisely. Anyways, we've heard about this super weapon, but we haven't been down there to take a look at it yet.
Reports say it was destroyed 7 years, which makes no sense.
Reports have also stated that there was some kind of zombie outbreak on this planet, and I haven't seen any zombies yet.
Were eliminated. CIS records indicate they purged this planet.
And that's why we haven't found any civilians.
There are civilians. So, do you have any actual news for me?
What about the droid?
What I've been told... What droid?
There was a droid that was at our main base. He stole my ship and taunted me. He returned here, where he taunted me again, resulting in his destruction, and he self-destructed afterwards. A red HK unit.
So you have no
Isn't
proof this
that,
droid ever existed.
Isn't that against your programming, HK?
Not mine. The boss saw to that.
So, any actual news, or am I just wasting my time here? Because what I've been told right now is just a bunch of Sith lies that don't exist.
I mean, you can think whatever you want to think, bud, but we're telling the truth.
I hate to have to eliminate you. Do you have any actual intelligence, recording, or actually any visible signs from so-called Sith?
Can't you just look through our memories? We're droids.
No, I can't. Unless you do, I won't.
You got the, I got a good look at him before he tried to blow me up.
Describe him.
So did I. He looked like a walking
looked
corpse.
like a walking corpse. I think, let's see, his left eye, or most of the entire left side of his body seemed to be cut out. He had some kind of cybernetic in place of his left eye. I think he was wearing nothing to cover his torso or his head. The only thing he had is, I think it was like black pants, right? Right,
Did he have
HK?
hair?
No, he was completely bald.
Describe his skin. What color was it?
Kind of had a yellowish hue.
Yellowish.
Looked a little bit like it was decaying. Could definitely see some cracks in it.
Interesting. I figured you were gonna say like black for like voidish color.
We first encountered this being back at our base There was a
What do you do there?
magnetic.
Why didn't you report this?
I don't know. This is the first time I remember seeing an informant here talking to us.
My comms channel is always available. Why didn't your AI contact me like last time?
It's been acting a
The
bit
computer?
off.
Yeah,
Well, no. Last time this showed up, so-called Sith. Why didn't you inform me then?
Was
We're
the
not
computer
don't
even
know.
active then?
The computer
Yes, it
hasn't
was.
even been
It's been
informing us
active
of,
for many.
The computer rarely talks to us.
Well, he doesn't talk to me either, and he's been programmed to tell me when this shit happens. So having malfunctions.
Possibly.
He's been
That's
a
what
little
we're
bit,
thinking.
off his,
Describe it.
Describe what? The Sith or the...
The droid,
AI.
how he's acting.
Well, he says the boss enacted some kind of code that, you know, if we tried to kill someone, the droid would instantly become hostile, activates all defensive, like, you know, circuitry on the base, including any droids or turrets that we had, and then it would close all the doors, mag-locking them, and refuse entry or exit to the base.
Sounds like standard procedure for military lockdowns.
I also believe it has killed one of our members, secretly.
Oh, interesting. Tell me.
First upgraded me, and in the boss's residence, boss's piece of our base, I was about to use the underground tram to head to the main part. As I was heading down the elevator, right before then, I heard the computer talking to someone, and then gunfire. The only other person in there was our medic.
One of our medics.
Okay, so a genocidal droid. I'll pay a visit to your base.
I can
I'll
show
do
you
that.
exactly where it happened.
Yeah, okay. I'll pay a visit to your base when you're able to actually operate. That's what I know. You're still on this planet. Why? You never told me you were heading here. And I went to your planet looking for something, and the droid directed me here.
Told us to go here too.
And you ran into the Sith here?
Correct.
Yeah.
I think something fishy's happening. Seems like
Possibly.
the droid's
Here.
arranging your attacks.
Could the Sith have interfered? Tampered?
Do you have any other? Have you lost any other members of your squad recently?
The Trandoshan is in a coma.
Why is that?
He tried eating a super battle droid's head as far as I'm concerned and somehow got into a coma.
Yeah, what
Havy?
about Havy?
Who's Havy?
Jedi
Havy?
exile.
Jedi exile that was with our
Jedi?
outfit.
Did
You're
you...
hiding in Jedi?
She's dead.
No, she's dead.
The Sith killed her.
That is still lying to my face.
I wasn't there for it.
Who lied? Who didn't tell me about this?
I wasn't there for it either.
Bastards, next time you lie, a transgression like that, or disobedience, will result in termination of our project. And the death of all of you. You're only spared because you're informants. Your faction cannot grow much larger, or I kill you. Hunt you down personally. As long as you stay under the Empire's guidance, we will work together. Disobey us, we kill you outright. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
Clear?
You address
Affirmative.
me as Sir. No,
Sir.
you don't want to address me as Nexus. You must address me as Sir from now on. I am now technically the highest ranking person here, because I can take you all out.
Alright,
Do I
sir.
make myself clear now? Good.
Yes, sir.
That sounded begrudgingly. What's the matter, droid? Sick of listening to higher commands?
I just have had Imperial troops attack us. And I'm not particularly trusting.
Ah. Okay, so, I saw a tent down there on the way in. What was there? That was, according to my records, that was the salvage part of the Mythic. That was a forward command post, built out of spare parts here. Tell me about what you found.
We had another member of our group. He was acting whack, and then,
Name?
I don't remember. Do you guys remember?
Taggart.
Taggart.
Taggart, yeah. He was wearing Old
That's
Republic
an
armor.
extremely uncommon name. Sounding.
Yeah,
Wearing what armor?
Old Republic,
It's white.
no secondary colors or
What
tertiary.
did Taggart do that to not him be here right now? Where is he?
He was
so
allied with the Sith.
First
What'd
I
he say?
heard him
What'd he do?
mumbling a little bit, and then, he tried, coordinating a strike on our position. After that, he said some weird, I don't remember,
It's a Sith world.
What's the name of it?
some about that.
What was the name of the Sith world?
HK?
Drummond Cass.
Oh, okay, so this is becoming more of a believable story, you know? Describing an actual Sith world that's marked in the unknown regions and is only known to Imperial records.
After this, not only did the, I guess, Sith forces move in to try to secure us and exterminate us, a planet-wide orbital bombardment happened, mostly targeting the town over there somewhere, and we don't know what they were specifically targeting, but we hacked into their radios, and they were, there was a lot of chatter about them being mad that there was some kind of, shield defending this point.
That's a super weapon. Still active.
We've, also heard that they were doing some kind of excavation on, the ocean to our west, I believe? Southwest?
Right?
We then engaged them. They tried to, I guess, use the super weapon to supercharge the water. That mainly backfired and killed more of their men than us. That's where we found a LAT gunship, a Z-95 Headhunter, the ETA 2, and a V-Wing, most of which are intact, one of which was blown up after they tried landing a second force to capture
Describe the second
a...
force.
Where is it?
Describe the second force. What were they using?
I wasn't there to engage them. I just heard over comms that they were sending in some 81st Elite unit or whatever. Also, they made mention of the 527th, I think.
Don't know those. Can
Yeah.
someone describe the ship they were flying, if any?
It looked Imperial, if that's an easy word to say.
Was it a shuttle, a starship, a Lambda-class shuttle? What color?
The starship...
What design?
The
It looks
starship
similar
that
to
they
yours, but black.
Yeah. And it
Was it bigger,
didn't
smaller?
have this... It was similar size, and it didn't have this upwards, cockpit. The cockpit was built into the frame itself, and, it looked like... It just looked... It didn't have as many, defined angles and lines as it as yours.
It had a
it
pyramid
mainly-
shape to it.
Yeah.
That's not right how they should have one of those. One sec, I have to contact.
Okay. I think he's finally starting to believe us, boys. Oh, also, when I get back to it, now that he's gone, Akula, have you paid your property taxes?
I have.
Alright. I'll check back at the base, but until then, you're fine. So, what now? Do we just, wait?
How the hell did they get a hand of ST-149?
What?
That's an elite class shuttle. Carries the
We wouldn't know.
and it carries high command.
I don't know.
Okay then.
Saw them flying.
Is it still
They-
here?
No.
It could
We
be.
dispatched it, correct? Did we?
I didn't see
I don't
that.
know. The last thing I remember is our, I was trying to land the LAT as I was piloting it. And, we took a hit to one of our engines and we started going down. I got up and then I didn't see any more of the shuttle.
Alright, hold on. I need to get
Alright.
Well,
I don't trust him.
I don't know. He seems okay. He hasn't tried to murder us yet, so that's a good thing. Oh.
are there any individuals here?
Are there any what?
Are there any individuals still here?
None that we
Um,
know of yet.
Well, good. I like hunting. I want you to patrol your base, call in if anyone. I will personally... Having them have an ST-149 is a major security risk. So I want you all to head down to your little valley base there and do your shit.
Alright.
Alright. Do you want us to send out a scouting party to the
No.
town?
Actually, hold on. Hold on, we've not finished the story. I just realized that.
Oh, right.
What did you find at the Republic tent?
We found a bunch of drones. We found an HK unit with a lightsaber and a
That's a training droid. I remember that thing.
I think
Why
5
is it here?
holocrons, 6 holocrons.
With those?
Yeah, they're still over there, I believe. Then we found the Imperial, or not the Imperial, but the flag of whatever Sith unit there were.
Do you have it still?
Yes, we do indeed still have the flag.
Show
It's
me that. That might be proof.
it's still down at the base, at the
Alright.
tent.
Okay, stay here. Come back.
All right.
What were they searching for?
They were searching for a Firehawk gunship, I believe, right?
Fire spray.
Yeah, fire spray gunship. Sorry, got it. That one. We yoinked it from them after they tried to yoink it. And then that's when we engaged the Sith Lord and the Red HK unit.
Cal Rada.
Kelskarada.
Can someone explain to me who
I
Calstrata is?
sir. He's an Imperial. He's a mercenary instructor, basically. Clones. First batch, he's trained ARC troopers, trained commandos. Extremely skilled in his field.
Well, so are we. What makes him so special?
Think of...
He had Camino cloning key codes. He could literally go into Camino without getting shot.
Well, I mean, can't a lot of
No.
republics?
No, he was a clone instructor. He was able to go into the cloning rooms.
Oh. That's different.
He was a Mandalorian instructor. He basically had right to go train whoever the hell he chose. They probably hunted him because we believe he escaped with the Noarchs.
What?
Which are extremely skilled soldiers.
So...
Cal Squad is a person of interest. Apparently they probably wanted his clearance codes. This is a rough assumption, but I have a feeling they wanted the cloning VAT codes so they can make their own army.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. They were using their infantry like they were pretty much worse than us. So it would make sense that they would try to use an infinite army.
What next?
Why not
They're gonna
use
find
droids,
a Starforge? And what are they next? They're gonna find a Starforge?
Wasn't that the thing blown up?
Yes it was, that's a joke.
Yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, the Camino cloning vats is kind of a Starforge. Except it creates organisms instead of ships.
Alrighty. So the fire spray. Have we found anything else on Cal Scarada? I want his. We need his clearance codes. We need to get his clearance codes and wipe them.
Negative.
Scrambling all our codes.
Yeah, I don't think we found anything else from him.
Alright. I'm gonna go on my Lambda shuttle. I want you to be back on your planet by tomorrow, and I want to establish a con with your computer.
Do you want to see the flag?
Yes. Actually, I have an idea. Where are all your ships?
They're over there.
No,
base.
your ship you came here on.
It's
They
gone.
fled.
It was driven away by the Sith forces.
Yeah, there was a apparent Sith armada of at least 10 Harrower-class dreadnoughts above the... and our, I guess you could call it a taxi service. Him and his fleet were almost wiped out by... forced to flee the scene.
Go grab me that flag. One of you, Dax, go grab the flag.
I'll get it.
I'll go with you. You all stay here for now.
Why try making a clone army when you can make a droid army?
Well, the reason why is because, you know, I have a personality, right? And so I can think on the spot, but droids are very static in their higher command. So, like, I would have to take orders from, like, every single person.
Whoa.
That's true. That is also true.
I came from a CAS-controlled system.
But my point is, if you use clones and you break the chain of command of clones, they can recreate that chain of command almost in an instant. But if you use droids, you break their chain of command, and they instantly just collapse.
That's what's good. That's what's good about droids. You can outnumber the clones using numbers. I mean, if we had more factories, we would have won the Clone War.
I mean, you guys, I believe, were winning it.
We were. That's why we attacked Coruscant, but
I believe
Does,
quality over quantity.
I believe HK as well. You know, the problem is they're going up against, if they want to take over the entirety of the galaxy, they're going up against the Empire, which is the most highly militarized and, like, cost-efficient, like, empire that's ever been, right? And they can't just have a droid army that just, you know, as soon as, like, a command ship gets blown up, they just die. They have to have some kind of, like, you know, fallback plan.
their training is programmed in them. They do have good training. You obviously haven't seen Commandos.
Well, Akula, if you're going with commandos, right? Why didn't the CIS produce infinite of them?
Probably more
They
expensive.
obviously didn't have enough factories.
No, it's just because
Not
they're
enough resources,
extremely
not enough money.
expensive, right?
Well, we were
So-
a rebellion, you know. We didn't have that type of resources like the Republic did. If we had those resources, it would have been an easy war.
What are you guys talking about? You owned half the half the galaxy. You weren't just a small rebellion, my
We were-
man. You
we were in the
owned
Outer Rim.
literally half the galaxy.
We were in the Outer Rim. One had the core planets and the colonies, while we were in the Outer Rim and the Mid Rim.
Still,
We were not
the
the
outer rim
richest
and
of
mid
people.
rim have been extensively built up after that.
We still did not have the money like the Republic did.
Well, I mean, the Republic had a big problem producing clones.
They had
but
to stretch
The
out
thing
DNA.
is, yeah, but they didn't have to, to produce clones. You don't have to have any sort of money or material. You just have to have a cloning bay, and that's it. That you just cloning bay and some kind of genetic material. With
Well,
creating an
it
army
does
of
require
droids.
money.
Well, it's kind of to build clones. It doesn't inherently require money. You have to hire people to do it. But you don't. It's not inherent with building
You have to
droids.
maintain all that, the machinery for that, bro.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
but
you
if
say
the
about
government
droids, but-
controls that, they don't have to pay for it. The reason why it costed a lot of money was because it was owned by a private
Think about it.
organization.
If we were successful in taking Camino, you guys would have lost. That's what's
Yeah,
so
I'm-
good about the CIS. We built factories all over. I'm pretty
So
sure
then
there
why
was
didn't
a-
you just use
back in
those
my home
factories
world
to
of
create?
Sereno, they had a factory right near my home. But
Yeah, I have to agree with Silence, and also
Put your hands up. Did you just say you're
Why?
a CIS member?
no, I
No,
wasn't. I was
he
just
said-
a boy, my friend.
How is your friend? I don't believe you. Do I need to pull you into custody for being a traitor?
Comrade Informant, I don't think that Akula is against the Empire.
CIS should
I
be
support the Empire. Took out the Jedi. I hate the Jedi
that's
more
fine.
than the clones, really. Clones are just puppets.
Okay, so Dax, take the fire spray. Pilot it.
Alright.
I want the rest of you to come in my ship. We're gonna go to your planet. Quickly.
Alright.
Let's go.
Need to speak to that computer.
Even though
I agree with
am
that.
a droid made by the Empire, I don't think I've ever flown in one of these.
Once the HK
Ooh, I
is
don't think
inside,
that's
you
your
will
main
take off.
objective.
Take your seat as soon as I get in. Take your seat on the side. God damn it, get out of the pilot seat!
Okay.
Fuck you. Taking off it.
I guess you're right. Maybe droids aren't the best.
I agree that most droids are lacking.